Alright, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Nomifactory GTCEu Expert Mode. So, I've been looking at some stuff, and there's also there was some stuff that I was doing offline, but one of the things is that I did not properly have my pyrolyze oven set up last time when we ended that one. So now I've got Steam connected here into the input hatch, which I actually have going from here and down under pretty much. So we got Steam going to the parallelized oven, and then also we had forgot to hook up electricity to our energy hatch, so we did that too. And that's coming from over this direction also. So we got all that. We did test it out. We did get some Coke, and we also got phenol, 2 buckets worth. So it did work out just fine. We tested it out, and then I kind of went a little crazy and got some copper. So as you can see, there's all of these copper ingots, and there's more copper ingots here. So I have a lot of copper now, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Went to the nether and just started mining. Speaking of mining, I did get I went in there with my steel drill and a medium sodium battery, fully charged. I didn't go through all of the energy, but I went through probably at least a couple hundred, 200 or 300 out of 440. So I went through a decent amount. But yeah, I was mining copper mostly in the nether. So with all this copper, it's going to be useful because of how many wires we do. So for now, I'm just going to put all the copper here, extra copper, and we can always come back to that later. Um, so as far as what I was planning on doing, as you can see here, I want to make a basic chemical reactor for rubber. Uh, there's probably other stuff too, but mostly the first thing that I'm thinking of is it makes rubber 3 times more efficient. And then we're gonna need a mixer for several things too. And then eventually we're gonna need these diodes, which these diodes here, we're gonna be doing glass, fine copper wire, and small piles of gallium arsenide dust. And the reason why we need these diodes is because, well, for the MV tier circuits, the good electronic circuits, we need 2 of them for each one of those. Now we're still going to need our basic electronic circuits, but we'll need 3 of those, 2 diodes, steel plates, copper wires, and then the good circuit board, which is actually, we already got a head start on that because we got phenol, so we would just need the chemical reactor, and then we can start making phenolic substrates, which would get us our good circuit boards for this. And then I did make some stuff here. I got 6 electronic circuits. I've got 2 electric motors. Uh, I got I made a bunch of extra, I made some vacuum tubes, glass tubes, copper wire, stuff like that. I also got some rotors set up here, 10 rotors, because I'm gonna need those. I got more tin wire off stream, some various things that I was just getting while preparing. But looking at the basic chemical reactor, you can see it's 2 glass, 2 electronic circuits, rotor, motor, machine hole and cable, and then this one is 4. It's a little similar, as you can see here. They just literally change out the glass for the tin cables. That's the only differences between these two machines. Um, so we need 2 LV machine holes for these 2 machines. So let's go ahead and make those real quick, because we have not done that yet. So that's going to require 2 of these, right? And we did make a bunch of steel plates, but they're not in there. I think they're over here. Yeah, so we're going to make 2 of those, and then 2 of these. We need to get our wrought iron. We did make more wrought iron plates, of course. Okay, so we've got 2 LV machine holes. And then looking at this, we're just missing the electronic circuits, which are over here. Put those in there. And then the motor, which we have right here. Actually, just put both of them in my inventory. And then the tin cables times 2. And then we should be good to go for this one. Yep, that's all finished. Quest complete. And I don't actually remember where that one is in the quest book. Chemical reactor. It's in the early game quest line right here. So this one's complete. As you can see, it branches off to the phenyl circuit boards here and the good electronic circuits eventually. But going back here, we're still gonna tackle some stuff, and then these ones, a few of them at least, are information stuff, just checkboxes. So I'll do those at some point. But we also still gotta tackle the energetic alloy, and then we're gonna tackle the LV mixer right now. So this one's finished. Next up is the basic mixer. So it's gonna require 4 glass. So let's go ahead and grab that. Come over here. That's not what we're doing. We're doing this one, the motor, and 2 electronic circuits. And voila, basic mixer. Nice and easy. Okay, so that one's done. Quest complete. This is going to be useful for several things, this mixer here. I think I remember we're going to be using it for the energetic alloy stuff. What was the other? Wish I could see more of the history here. Uh, Definitely energetic alloy. Oh, and vibrant. That was one of the other things. Energetic, vibrant, and there was one other thing that I was thinking of, but escaped my mind also. But definitely these 2. We're gonna need the mixer for. What is this? Uh, when making circuits, you either need molten tin or soldering alloy. So you can make this in the mixer. It's 6 parts tin dust and 3 parts lead and 1 part antimony. You process it in an extractor for 1 ingot worth of fluid. Circuit assembler, which we don't have yet, will consume only half as much soldering alloy as it would have consumed molten tin. It uses 72 versus the 144 tin that it would have used. So essentially it's saying it's twice as efficient. You don't use up as much tin, I guess. Um, half. So that's that. We have both of these machines done. Um, chemical reactor mixer. Let me go set these up maybe. Let's go ahead and grab some conductive iron wire. And let's see how we want to do this. Do we want to keep these machines going this way, or do we want to go this way? Um, it'll, it'll block this ladder if we go this way. Not that that's super important because it's literally just right here. But I think I kind of want to go this direction. So what we're gonna do is break this stuff. And I think we're gonna break this too. And that, that. Just get some room out here. Okay. Cleared out a little bit of room here. So I guess we could put this here and this right here. Now we've got to get the power sorted out. So, um, wire cutter. Is that not connected? Oh, we got to connect it upwards too. There we go. Alright, this has power. Now let's do this one over here. That one's got power. Perfect. Alright, those two machines have power. We can cover this part back up now. That part back up. Cover this back up. Guess we'll cover this part up. That. I'm gonna cover that part too. Okay. Alright, so those machines are hooked up. One thing I wanted to take a look at, I think, was energetic alloy, right? So to make the dust, you use the mixer. Now it's gold dust, redstone, and glowstone dust, right? Now earlier while I was in the nether, I was looking at that. So I did actually go ahead and grab some glowstone dust. As you can see, there's 81 right there. So we have 81 glowstone dust. So that means we could get essentially 162 energetic alloy dust if we wanted, with the amount of glowstone dust that we have. And then gold dust, we just pulverize some gold, and obviously redstone, 169 right now. So what are we going to be doing with the energetic alloy? Well, let's see. Energetic alloy plates. Wire. That's going to be quite a bit far ahead, so we're not going to be using that anytime soon. I remember we needed the energetic alloy for something, but I can't remember. Was it, do we need plates for something? Not that. No. I think it might be the plates that we need. No. Oh, right. Double energetic. Endervar. Well, I know this is a quest. Endervar is a quest that we could potentially do. But I know there was another actual reason that we were going to be. So, it's obviously a quest. Um, throw. In EV Age, you can build an alloy blast smelter which doubles the yield. Okay. So this is the Endervar that I was talking about, that quest. Hey Diggs, how's it going there? Welcome. Uh, Vibrant alloy. Vibrant alloy is, of course, using the mixer. Energetic alloy. Right, so you need the energetic alloy dust for this. And then ender pearl dust, which is a crushed up ender pearl. And then the vibrant alloy, right? This, you can build, okay, that's the same thing. You can double it in this age. The vibrant alloy, right? What is this going to be used for? Is it the plates that are useful again? That's endgame stuff. I think it's maybe the plates that you would need. Long range. What is this stuff? Not too useful stuff right there right now, at least. Could have sworn we need oh, okay, so we need the liquid form, right? Where was that again? Any stuff useful here? Extractor. We need the vibrant alloy here. We need the liquid form for the vibrant crystals. And we're gonna need the vibrant crystals. Not for any of this stuff though. Uh, yeah, we're gonna want it for the farming station though. The farming station will be useful. I don't know what this is, but it looks really complicated, so that's not gonna be for quite a while, I think. But anyways, so for the farming station, as you saw, it requires two kinds of crystals, the pulsating and vibrant. So the pulsating again, remember, vibrant is the vibrant alloy in liquid form and an emerald, and the pulsating is pulsating iron in liquid form and a diamond, and then we put those in the autoclave. So this infinity bimetal gear, we have grains of infinity, we already got that, so we could make these really simple right now. The simple machine chassis, again, we already have grains of infinity, we have all the stuff, so we can do that. The last stuff that we would need for the farming station is to make the crystals. Everything else we can do, or we already have pretty much right now. So the reason why I'm going to make the farming station, I want to automate the process of the rubber. And speaking of rubber, of getting rubber, with the new chemical stuff that we just set up down here, we should be able to get rubber much easier. If you look at the recipes, oh, there's 334, but I, what was that? Stem cells, that looks interesting. So, rubber, is it bars? Um, I think we need do we need the liquid form of rubber? Where is it? Okay, here. This is what we're looking for. So, it's 9 raw rubber pulp, and 1 sulfur dust gets you, what was that number again? 1296 divided by 144? 9. Okay, yeah. So it's literally, for each raw rubber pulp you have, you get 1 rubber bar. So pretty much, you would put this in here, let it do its thing, then you would take the liquid rubber, put it in the solidifier, this one, with a mold ingot, and you would get 9 rubber bars. Nine rubber bars. For every 9 rubber pulp and sulfur dust. So the process for getting this is still the same, but when you're actually converting it, it's better. I do have a bunch of sticky resin, but for now, I'm not actually going to do this just yet. I might do that off stream and just get some more rubber doing that method. Um, Back to the alloys, right? We've got energetic and vibrant. We'll do the energetic first because that's what it comes up with. So energetic, as we were saying before, um, we need energetic alloy dust. So let's get some glowstone, redstone, and gold dust. Now, how much should we make? That's the question. For the quest, we only need 1, but we know that we need them for. Didn't we say we need the energetic for something here? This one, I think. Right, this one. Yeah. So we need 1 dust, I think. Um, Wait. 1 dust. Mm, okay, so let's look here. We can always get it back into dust form too, if we have an ingot. Okay, so pretty much what I'm gonna do then, yeah, is go get, I guess, 1 set for now. That's pretty simple. So I guess it'd be 2 gold. 1 redstone and 1 glowstone. 1 redstone and 1 glowstone. And then we put them in the mixer that we just made. Mixer's over on this side. Oh wait, we've actually first got to grind that stuff real quick. I could go to the steam grinder, but that's gonna take too long probably, so we'll just do it right here. It shouldn't take long. Done. Put this here. And that takes 7 seconds. Okay, we've got energetic alloy dust. Now we can put that in the blast furnace with a configuration of 1, because we're not doing the nitrogen. So blast furnace is over here. Configuration of 1. Throw that in there. Also, I fixed the issue. I don't know, remember if I mentioned this before, but I did fix the issue with the electric blast furnace not getting enough energy. I'm pretty sure I did mention this, but I have 6 turbines over there, and they're all connected to this iron wire. So everything in this that runs off electricity is connected to that conductive wire, and it has enough energy going into these. Well, it doesn't look like it, but it does. Actually, it does have enough, except for the fact that I need to have my dynamos on. That's why it ran out. So the dynamos are on, and that's going to start filling up again, and we're not going to have issues with our blast furnace as it's going again, just like it was before. So we're just about to get the ingot in a second. There it is. Energized metal, energetic alloy, quest complete. And now I kind of want to turn this back into dust because I know we're going to need it for the next thing that we're going to do. So, vibrant alloy. Wait, were we going to this right now? Uh, oh, right. This is what we were looking at. So we can crush up an ender pearl and then get ourselves a vibrant alloy dust in the mixer. Over here. Put that in, and then let's get an ender pearl real quick. I think they're here, yes. Let's grab one ender pearl, go down here, into the grinder, out, ender pearl dust. Then this is gonna go in here and take 13 seconds. And then we should have a vibrant alloy dust. And the dust we would put in the blast furnace, and we would get a vibrant alloy ingot. And then that quest will be complete. Let's go over there. Throw this in there. And then 30 seconds later, it'll be finished. And we'll have that quest complete too. Oh, let me go upstairs real quick. Okay. This has 13,000. Okay. It is going down quite fast right now because I have both steam dynamos on. Okay. Here's, well, the vibrant alloy ingot that we wanted. Quest complete. Perfect. Oh, electrum. That's the other thing that we could use the mixer for that I was thinking about earlier. If you look here, the dust is a mix of silver and gold. So if you want to get this quest done, silver and gold into the mixer to get electrum, which I guess we might as well do. It'll give us more satchel room whenever we... What? Staff of Traveling quest complete. Did I need this for the Staff of Traveling quest or something? Let me look at that. Staff of Traveling. Where is it? There. Complete. I didn't even... Oh, there must have been a prerequisite that I just finished. Because I know I have a Staff of Traveling that I just found. Um, the Vibrant Crystal will require an autoclave. Oh. Okay, so it must have been getting the Vibrant stuff that triggered being able to get this unlocked. Now, these are useful. For sure. I don't know if I can power it right now. I think, and if I can put it into that battery buffer thing over there, maybe I can start using these. Um, you also need travel anchors, I believe. Not sure how difficult those are to make. Ah, dark steel, vibrant, and pulsating. So, oops, I did not mean to do that. Not too difficult. I mean, I haven't messed around with dark steel too much yet, but it's not too hard to get. You just take steel and obsidian. Now, I actually already have 6 dark steel upstairs that I found. Um, so if I wanted to, I wouldn't even need. Oh my goodness, I pressed the button again. Stop pressing F11. Uh, so I could make these, right? Metal bender, low voltage. Yeah, so I can make dark steel plates right now. I can make 6 of them, but I only need to make 4. And then, so basically, let me test out the charging of the staff right here. Let's see if I can actually charge it right now. I'm just curious. If I put it in here, will it work? It's charging. Okay, look at that. It's fully charged. So pretty much if I have this in my inventory, right? And there's a travel anchor. Let's say I'm over here and I want to go to another part of my base and there's a travel anchor up there. I'll be able to see it. I can just right click and poof, I'll teleport there. Now they do have a limited range. I can't remember what the range is right now. Um, but I think it's a decent distance. Not super far, but a good distance. So, um, definitely something to look into, perhaps, especially once my base gets bigger. It'll be easier to teleport around. Um, Now, elevators are useful too, but they only go up and down. This can go up, down, and sideways at the same time too. So, like, if imagine if that dot was a travel anchor, I could just boom, right click, and then I'd be teleported there. Nice and easy. So this is at least charged whenever we get around to using it. Um, as far as quests go, let's go back here real quick. Dark steel. Let me see if I take the dark steel, put it into my inventory. Is that quest complete? No? So if that doesn't complete it, then what do you do? Because it says retrieval task. Do you actually have to make dark steel ingot? can't just like pick it up, essentially. Huh. I guess they want you to make it. I mean, it's not that hard to make. Like I said before, it's literally obsidian and steel. So I guess I'll just make one, whatever. Obsidian and steel into the alloy smelter. Whoops. Put that in the right spot. This better complete it. Oh yeah, I'm not missing a prerequisite, am I? I do have this unlocked, right? Yeah. Okay. So put those in there. And we'll have one extra dark steel, I guess. I'm not 100% sure what I'm using this for yet. Wait, this is a different dark steel. This is Ender IO. We need Greg Tech. I see. That's why the other dark steel wasn't counting. Different mod. So, this quest is complete. I wonder if you can use the same... Wait, this dark steel is useless. The Ender IO? Unless you can do something with the nuggets. Oh, okay. I can repurpose them back into the Greg Tech. So I could have just done that. Um, Instead of making another one. I didn't realize you could do that. So just put these in here. Is that not how it was? Dark steel nuggets. And then you should be able to get a dark steel ingot. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we've got the Greg Tech versions, which I guess is what we're gonna want, not the Ender IO versions. Okay. So as far as dark steel goes, I'm not 100% sure what it's gonna be used for yet. Dark bimetal, end steel. I think we're gonna need end steel at some point, I think, for something. Can't remember what though. I think I've seen that before though. Dark steel dust, dark solarium. Ah, you're gonna need dark steel for this advanced thing. Whatever that is. You can do it for enchanting certain things. Okay. So, yeah, I guess it might be pretty useful, especially later on. Um, let's just put this away. So I'll probably end up making more of these. I do have to figure out, uh, so let's go to the MV stuff right quick. Um, so looking at like an MV mixer, right? This is the medium voltage one. Uh, it's aluminum 9, 2 wrought iron, copper cables, 4 glass for this one example. Bronze rotor, that's not too difficult, really. MV electric motor, which is copper nickel aluminum rods, copper cables, and magnetic steel rod. And then the improved version of the circuit, which is the diodes, electronic circuits, the good circuit board, copper wire. So again, for the diodes, we're going to be needing molten glass, fine copper wire, which is just copper wire in the wire mill, and then this gallium arsenide, which is kind of annoying to get, but you pretty much have to mix arsenic and gallium dust. And so for arsenic, right, I believe you would centrifuge real gar. Um, I guess you could do this also. I'm not sure if that's better or a good idea to use cobalt, but I guess you could electrolyze or you could centrifuge real gar. So that's how you would get the arsenic, and then um, the other one, which is gallium. For gallium, uh, not that. No, no. Oh, I think it's that stuff, right? Yeah, if I remember correctly. Bauxite ore? Maybe? I remember reading about it here. Not there though. Where was it? I remember reading about it somewhere. Not there. Um, gallium. Oh, right. I think I found it by searching for gallium. This one? Right. This is what I was looking at. Um, so I don't think the crushed bauxite is the one that I was wanting to do. I think I wanted to use the sphalerite in the centrifuge. So if we look at sphalerite ore, so you would pulverize it first, get crushed sphalerite ore, not thermal centrifuge, although I guess that is an option, but I think what I was doing was pulverizing into ore wash to get purified, and then so you would take the purified and centrifuge that, and you would get a tiny pile of gallium dust. I think that's what I was thinking of doing. Don't ore wash it, because that doesn't get you the gallium. Are there any other options that I was thinking of? To thermal centrifuge might be, uh, like better, I think, potentially. No smelting it, because then we won't be able to get the gallium, so smelting's not going to be helpful in this case. So pretty much, I guess you would just need a bunch of, not a bunch of sphalerite. Um, I think it might be like, you get two of these for one ore. I think it might, is that might how it work out? So you get two tiny piles of gallium dust. And you need 9 for one. So if you did 5 ores, you would have enough. 5 sphalerite ores would get you enough for 1 gallium dust. And then, so if you have a full gallium, that breaks into how many small piles? 4. Wait. Oh, no, no, no. You don't break that up like that. This is the different item. So once you get once you get the gallium dust, right, from 5 ores, you'll put it in the mixer with the arsenic, and you'll get 2 of these gallium arsenide dust, and then you make those into the tiny or small. I think it was the small, right? Small pile. small pile. Yeah, so you would take these, you'd have two of them, and get them into smalls. So then you'd have 8, and then you would do this one. So you can get, it essentially works out to where you can get 8 diodes off of 5 sphalerite ore, I believe is the ratio, after all things are said and done. 8 sphalerite is 8, 5 sphalerite is 8 diodes, which is not too bad, really. Um, I have sphalerite ore right here, and this is nether sphalerite ore, so it's gonna get me even more um, stuff. So if you pulverize this, you'd get 4 crushed, right? And then, so you'd get 4 purified, and then the 4 purified, you would centrifuge. So I'd actually be getting double the tiny piles for 1 ore. So I could probably take only 3 of these, right? And get 8 diodes off of it, I think. If you have the nether version. So that would be good. Um, let's see. Do I want to do that right now? Um, let's see. Just thinking. We've got the energetic, vibrant. There's this quest, which is actually in the, it's actually right here, which it says it requires ore processing for byproducts, which I'm not sure where that one is. This one. Oh, the one above it? It's just a checkbox. Uh, when you first started the pack, we told you that ore doubling can wait, and that's true, but you will still need to start doing some rudimentary ore processing for byproducts. Um, you get them as a byproduct. Blah blah blah. Macerator. Yeah, so this is kind of like outlining how you would double stuff, I believe, which I've already started doing. I haven't used the chemical bath before though. Um, nerfed electrolyzer, thermal centrifuge. Haven't used the thermal centrifuge. Haven't done that yet. 3 additional tiny piles. Third byproduct. Sifter I have not used. Electromagnetic separator. Nope, have not. The first forays into ore processing for byproducts will be the electrolyzer and the centrifuge. Let's just hit that. Okay, so we've got this unlocked now. This requires gallium arsenide, so yeah, I guess you go down. Even though this one's unlocked, that doesn't unlock that one. Does unlock this one though. I think, yeah. Um, so the question is, do I want to do this? Or is there some stuff here that I should finish up doing? Like, oh, I think I said I was gonna get the satchel real quick. So we need the dust. So we need, I think just 1 silver and 1 gold, right? That should be all we need. What? Oh, okay. So we have silver ore. or ingots rather. Silver and gold? Centrifuge quest complete. Where did that come from? Centrifuge. This one? Oh. Oh, okay, because we made the centrifuge a while ago. Okay. So that one's obviously done. Let's head over here, and then we were gonna, I think, mix these, right? I do believe they actually have to be dust, though. So before we put them over there, we're gonna pulverize these two. Okay. Then go into the mixer, put this and this. We're missing, I guess, the circuit. Here. There we go. Alright, that takes 10 seconds. And we'll have our electrum dust, which then we just can regular smelt. We don't have to blast furnace it or anything. What's this? Electrotine dust? I don't know what we use that for yet. Black bronze? Fluxed electrum. Ooh. Huh. Okay, so we regular smelt this. And we've got electrum ingots. And now we need to get nuggets. And then reinforced satchel quest is complete, but we still have to make it. So we take this, this, maybe. What is it for the reinforced satchel? What do you actually need? Oh, you need 2 aluminum also. I see. Throw that in there. Make this. We have the hardened satchel in there. Let me pick this up. Wants to glitch again. I have it right here. Oh, there we go. Got it. Does it still save my... Did I have... I had stuff, a couple things in here, but this is actually bigger now. The filter area is bigger, and I think it added yet another row, I believe. So the basic satchel is one row. Second one that I just had, the one that I had before this was 2 rows, and now it's 3 rows of extra space. So it's almost doubling my inventory right now, pretty much. So that's a nice satchel there. Could be useful. I don't know if these electrum nuggets are going to be useful for anything. Are they? Um, I guess they're going to be useful for upgrading this to the next one. Um, Lux, no. And I guess you use them for this one also. Oh wait, that's the one that we just did. Anything else? Probably not. I guess I can store them somewhere for now. Just like put them like up here, I guess. And the electrum ingot I'll put up there too. Okay. So this quest is complete. Um, Don't think I'm gonna do that right now. I do wanna maybe like, do I wanna start working on this? Let me look at something here real quick. Here. Oh, those are wooden gears. I was wondering what those were. Okay, so um, the crystals. I know these are gonna be used a decent amount. Experience rod. Right click on a fluid tank. Oh, okay. Priming station. That. So that's the vibrant, pulsating. Inventory panel. Rod of return. Returns the user to a telepad. Hmm. Travel anchor. XP vacuum. Okay. Could have sworn I thought these crystals were going to be used for more stuff, but I'm not seeing it saying that much stuff. Let me look here real quick. Oh, wrong thing. Uh, we are gonna need conduit the stuff eventually. I want to get into the AE2 stuff at some point. Uh, I don't know. I don't know how far away I am from the AE2 stuff. Dark steel, Certus quartz, describer. Uh, Fluix crystal. Right. Okay. So that's that. Describer. Oh, right. I do need to find a meteor, because I can get some AE2 stuff from it. I feel like I don't think I've seen one yet, though. This is this gonna be 100% useful for me to do? Don't think so. So we'll skip that for now, obviously. Um, Need name machines. Oh, okay. I see how that could be useful, because, like, let's say you come down here, right? And you've got all these machines, you're like, which one is the mixer again? And if you're not close enough to, like, do this, you won't know, but I guess if you have the naming thing, there's a hologram above them, so it'd say mixer above it, and then you could tell. Um, Obviously we'll checkbox that off. We know about it now. Power management. Diodes, that's what we were looking at before. Wait, is that something different than what we were looking at? Maybe. Transformers, adjustable transformers. Battery buffer. Okay. I've already done this before. You can sneak right click. Yeah. Sneak left click to go back to the previous layer. Or close the preview from the full view. Okay, I didn't know about the sneak left click. Interesting. Additionally, you can right click and drag the mouse to pan the preview. Okay, I think I've done that before inside of the little window. Uh, okay, that one's good. This one, all GregTech machines have one dedicated output side, which can be set by right-clicking a side with the wrench. It's used for ejecting items into adjacent inventory. So if you want to enable, yeah, there's an auto output button down here for items and fluids. Yep. If you want to also be able to insert items into the output side, you can right click the output side with a screwdriver. So the output side could be used as an input also. Okay. For items. Um, these features can be used to chain machines together to make processing pipelines and facilitate crafting automation with AE2. Okay. Interesting. Hmm. Okay. Oh boy. This is a nice paragraph here. Um, lots of information. Maintenance problems may occur after 48 hours. 48 real hours of activity. 48 real hours of activity. So if you have your electric blast furnace running for 48 real hours in not in game time. Uh, automatic maintenance hatch. That sounds nice, but it's at high level. Uh, oh, I see. Okay, read that. This is an actual quest for filters. More filter. This one, these are regular ones. This is a smart one. Infinite cobblestone. Um, this one, I'm not 100% sure. I think it's going to be useful, but I'm not sure if I want to do that right now. Infinite water. I'm not sure how. So I already have a water source of generation, right? That gives, infinite water, but I'm not sure how good that one is compared to this one. I'm not sure how important it is for me to get this compared to having the other one. Um, this, it's time to make some better conduit. Each time you upgrade your conduits, you'll get more of them. What do you mean? I'll get more of them. Oh, if you, because these are the ones that we have right now. So if I break them, I'll end up getting 3 of the next tier for every single one that I break and replace. If you don't have an assembling machine, you'll have to make them by hand. This method isn't as efficient as the machine, but you'll make one soon enough. So obviously, we have the machine. So 6 conduits, or binders, 2 energetic, and the conduit. Wait, is there a difference here? It's the same exact items. So What does it mean it's not as efficient? It seems like they're the same level of efficiency. Oh, you get 4. Okay, so the output is different. I was looking at the inputs. So the inputs are the same, but you get 1 extra conduit if you use the assembler, so that's nice. Definitely seems good to do the assembler then, if you get 1 extra. Now, everything's considered. I'm not using any conduits right now, anywhere, I believe. But I do like conduits. They're definitely nice, and you can fit multiple within like 1 block, so you can have items and energy going through the same block here. So that's very nice to have. Whereas these ones are a little bulky. Um, they'll definitely eventually be using a lot of conduits. I'm not gonna make the macerator. I don't think I'm gonna make the compressor. Um, drawers. This turns Sortes quartz into charged Sortes quartz crystals. This. Now, what is this used for? Well, it's used for AE2 stuff. Meteorite compass. Ah, but I don't have void crystals. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get void crystals right now. So I cannot get a meteorite compass, for sure. Oh wait, oh, never mind. Yeah, that's the only recipe. I was like, oh, these other recipes for it, but no, these are other items. Crystal growth chamber, I believe we're gonna need. Low voltage, blue steel. What is blue steel? Black steel, brass, rose gold, and steel. Huh, weird. So is that all the uses for charged Certus quartz? I guess so. Formation cores. We're definitely gonna need this stuff at some point. Um, mm, this device can be powered with RF via energy conduits or use AE energy from a network via ME conduits or cables. I think I'm gonna wait to do this until I actually get into the AE2 stuff, which is hopefully soonish. Now this, oh, I did have the oxygen complete. Um, I guess the question is, what is the hydrogen used for? Hydrogen. Uh, hmm, hydrochloric. Okay, it's just a lot of liquid stuff, it feels like, you know? All these are liquid stuff. Deuterium in a centrifuge? Huh. Deuterium. Deuterium and tritium get you helium, plasma, nitrogen, autoclave. This is stuff that you can use with deuterium. Deuterium, tritium. Okay. So that's stuff later in the game, I think. Um, you can put methane in water. I think I do have methane right now. Over here. Where is it? I know it's somewhere over here, there. So I have methane right now. It mentions methane, and then you combine methane with water in a chemical reactor, And then I guess you get hydrogen. Um, uh, so it mentions, I'm wondering why it mentions getting hydrogen and oxygen right now. Like, because it feels like, at least for the hydrogen, you don't need it until later, it feels like. Not like where I'm at right now. I guess they just maybe want you to start getting, like, stockpiling it, I guess. Um, so these ones, I do have conduit. Energetic alloy wires. Okay, so I would need more energetic alloy. Well, I think this one is only, oh, it's only enough. It's one, okay. So I can actually get 2 wires. So I could get this quest done real quick, I guess. May as well, right? Because you eventually upgrade those conduits into higher tiers. So, let's put this in the wire mill. And grab the 6 conduit binders. I think we have these upstairs too. The conductive iron conduits. We've got one. I don't know where the other ones went. I thought I had more. Um, and then the 6 conduit binders. So right here. And then I think we craft these together. This, and this. And quest complete. Craft some enhanced. There's the quest. Nice and easy. Okay, so as far as the quests go here, I don't know what this is used for. Pulsating mesh. It says it will not be needed now. So we're gonna skip that for sure for now. Energy acceptor, charging quartz, farming station. Definitely want to tackle the farming station. Um, I'm not sure about the infinite water. That's going to be useful for the circuit assembler. And this is going to be essentially for AE2, I would think. So, in terms of the rest of the stuff here, I would say it doesn't feel like it's a high priority. I don't need this. Um, yeah, so out of all the stuff that's here, I don't really. Oh, besides the farming station, I don't really necessarily want to tackle these quests right now. Besides the farming station, which I guess it says you need to have this one done, which is electrical steel, tin, wire, and a vacuum tube. Um, so, I mean, that's pretty easy to do. Um, eventually, so we're gonna eventually be moving into MV stuff, right? And AE2. I don't know. I don't know how soon the AE2 stuff is coming, but I think we might have to actually do more MV stuff before we can get into the AE2. Because if you look at the requirements, we have electrical steel. This isn't actually that hard to do. But I think some of this is sort of gonna be hard for us to do, I think. But what? Certus quartz? Plates? Compressor? So we could just throw that in the steam compressor, for example. So that's not hard to do. Um, let's see. Is any of this stuff gonna be super difficult? So you have to get inscriber, right? Which we can make an inscriber, I think. Yeah. So we certainly I think we could do the AE2 stuff if we wanted. I'm not seeing anything so far that seems out of our reach. Regular electronic circuit. We would have the inscriber by this point. Um, digital storage. Aluminum, regular circuits, ME chest. Okay. We've already made one of these before. Pure nether quartz. That's a crystal growth chamber. Electrum, we've made that already. Flawless emerald, though. What do we do for that? Sifter? Um, I don't think that's not a guaranteed way. Uh, huh. Yeah, that I'm not actually sure of. Making the ME drive seems a little difficult only because of the flawless emerald. I'm not 100% sure how to do that just yet. So, MV. Good electronic circuits, diodes. So yeah, I think I'm gonna eventually work on getting a bunch of materials required for good electronic circuits, because we're gonna need those for MV machines. So we'll get these materials, get diodes, uh, the good circuit board, um, and then obviously these things kind of vary based off what item you're making. Um, let's see, MV electrolyzer, circuit assembler. So for the electrolyzer, it's really not that hard. Doesn't look like. So I'll have to make a bunch of machine holes and, as I said before, this stuff. So, we did quite a few quests. Uh, our pyrolyzed oven is working, so that's good. We did all this stuff. That was just reading. We got the energetic alloy, vibrant. We got the conduits. We did the mixer. Um, we did the reinforced satchel. And there was some other random quests too that I completed, I think. If I remember correctly. Here. We randomly got the Staff of Traveling one done, of course. We did some stuff here. This was... It's like a continuation, I guess, of the previous quest line, I guess. But, so yeah, we did quite a few quests. And going forward, uh, I do want to um, get ready to do MV stuff, I guess, and so it'll be MV stuff, uh, the tree farm, which would be getting this farming station set up, and then AE2 stuff, I think. So yeah, I am probably gonna wrap up here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this copper, but I'm definitely gonna put some of it into wires because I'm gonna need more wires. And I don't know if there's any other resources that I need right now. I'll have to look into it, but I might go resource gathering off stream if I find out I need some stuff. But for now, I think I'm gonna end here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.